Why is the disdain for black people so high? In any regard, what have we truly done to any of y'all to make y'all feel that we're inferior to any other race or ethnicity? Why are we treated so differently amongst the world when the only thing we've ever done was fight to be on the same level as everyone else? Why does it have to be so hard for us to simply live our lives instead of constantly having to move by different rules? And that's in society with cops, jobs, and just people in general. Y'all want to portray us as just these violent people. But I think we've earned that right through everything that we have to go through on a day-to-day basis. The majority of the time we leave people alone until we're provoked, and everybody wants to talk about the reaction but not the actual actions themselves. Most of y'all have never had to have a conversation with your children or had that conversation had with you to say that you need to act this way around certain people. You need to act this way at a job. You need to act this way with cops. So, y'all never had to truly fight for rights. Y'all never had to truly defend yourself just by the basis of your actual looks. We get so much hatred and grievance simply by the skin color. Not who we are as people. Not who we are as individuals. Because everyone sees us as inferior or subhuman. You get mad because we want to fight for our history, fight for our rights, fight for the right to simply be. When the majority of the world has everything that they could ever possibly want. History, heritage, understanding of who they are, the right to live any and every way that they want to. But us, we have to take several seats to even be allowed to do a piece of what so many of us fought for. Y'all talk about culture. Excuse me. Y'all talk about culture. But the violence that y'all have embarked on us set in. Society, cops, the court system, the legal system itself. Y'all look at us and treat us as animals. You don't think that y'all would get tired of having to go through that same shit on a day-to-day basis? You don't think that you would find ways to cope, understanding that nobody is ever going to see you as equal, regardless if you were to climb a prestigious ladder or go to good colleges or have a prominent position just in society. Nobody wants to see you as equal simply because of the color of your skin. The things that y'all created that turn bad, in a sense, was still on y'all. Gangs were only created to protect the community. The Black Panther Party was created to protect its people. These nationalist movements were only put in place simply to fight for things that most people were too scared to fight for. But then, on a day-to-day basis, we're treated as, again, subhumans. So how do y'all figure we haven't, or we don't have the right to be angry? Most of y'all have never had to have a conversation with your kids or had a conversation telling you how to conduct yourself around police officers. We see that. Most of y'all have never had to have the conversation of how you should portray yourself in the work environment. Not be yourself, you need to be like this. Most of y'all don't even understand that all those traffic infractions or tickets or any of those mishaps that most young folks even have, that doesn't give y'all the same consequences as a black person. But then the name alone, if you have a quote unquote what they would call a black name, y'all don't get skipped over for jobs. Y'all don't get overlooked, even though that you could be the better person for that job itself. Y'all think that we don't have the right to truly be angry when everything is pretty much against us and has been? You can't be that foolish. So my only real question is, why do y'all hate us so much? What did we truly ever do to y'all, or to anyone for that matter, that will make y'all perceive and want us to live like we live? That's my only question.